What's up, guys? Brett Okamoto from ESPN, joined today by UFC bantamweight Umar Nurmagomedov, who just told me that he's joining us from the US. He's a little bit jet lagged. I'll be honest, I thought I was going to catch you like in Dubai or Russia. Is that mostly the three places you are these days? Russia, US, maybe a little bit of Dubai, or how are you splitting up your time, Umar?
Yes, I was like one day in Dubai because of transit for flight, and the feeling not bad. But one day I want to sleep, one night I want to do something, and just this problem.
Yeah, yeah. Jet
All
lag is
things is that just jet lag. Like I think couple days it's gonna be nice.
no.
I will change my time.
Nice thing is that it goes away, but it is no fun. Are you in San Jose?
Hmm?
Are you in San Jose? Is that where you are at
No,
in
I
the US?
come back. I come back. I come to Russia. I'm in Russia, in Makhachkala, in Dagestan.
Oh, okay, okay. So you were in the
I just
US.
Yes, yes, I was in
Ah,
Vegas.
mm.
I was in Vegas and I come back.
What were you so obviously you were here for Vegas for the fight and then you were just kind of hanging out for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was in,
Um, did you catch UFC 299 then? Did you happen to watch it?
yeah, I was watching. I was watching all main events cards. I was
Hmm.
watching like Peter fight. I was watching like O'Malley, O'Malley with Chito,
Hmm.
and it was very nice fights. And I was excited. I was uh, I was a little bit surprised when Veteran and Sandhagen beginning wrestle, two boxing guys. They
Hmm.
beginning wrestle and wrestling helped them to win.
Yep.
Sandhagen first round because of grappling and Veteran like they just win because of takedowns and control like on canvas. And I was surprised about Cheeto fight and O'Malley, I was not surprised. I thought before fight, like yeah, when
Hmm.
I was fighting in my like press conference, it's gonna be like that. Cheeto need like to Cheeto beginning to fight too long. He beginning to fight later, like in last rounds, and he did too. Like he beginning fight in 5 rounds,
Hmm.
try to do something. And when he beginning push O'Malley, when he beginning go ahead he can do something. He punch him. He he doing better than just stay and give work. Uh, O'Malley.
Did you feel like because you're right, you basically did call the fight. You said that Sean was going to dominate, and even though it was back and forth a little bit, it was dominant, 50 to 45. He won every round. Did you feel like you learned anything about O'Malley? What did you learn?
If you will work on distance and you wanna do some like distance work with him, like boxing or kickboxing, he can catch you. He can do his work great. He doing this very nice, and you can't stay with him, and you can't give him to work. If you wanna beat Sean O'Malley, you have to go ahead. You have to try him takedown. You have to find some close distance and punch him. But just staying and moving around him, you can't. He
Hmm.
have his he have two reach arms and he have reach legs, and he no need come too close to you. He can stay outside and try to punch. Like even if he will even if he will just give you kick, it's gonna be score for him.
Hmm.
I learned to this.
If you had to guess his level of wrestling, because it's kind of right now, it's almost like what happened with like Conor. When he came up, Conor McGregor, he was coming up, and people were like, how good is his wrestling? How good is his wrestling? And he always promised that it was there, it would be there when it happens. And like Sean's done the same thing. It's like his wrestling's better than some people may think it is. What would your guess be? How good do you think the guy is at wrestling if you had to guess?
When I saw his fight with Petrian, and Peterian take him down. I understand he's not high level wrestler, and he don't have some defense. He don't have, I think, and I think it's gonna be very difficult to learn if you wanna wrestle from like a high level. You have to I don't know, couple years. You need this because wrestling just not this. Okay, when you wrestle, just wrestling, you training wrestling. It's okay, you're waiting. But when somebody like how doing Mirab with Peterian, when somebody fight, beat you and take down, it's different and it's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to defense, and I think it's gonna be very hard to beginning to wrestle, even like beginning to defense. But we'll see. Like this guy talented, I think we'll see. I don't know how he gonna do this, but I'm very interested his fight in Mirab because Mirab gonna wrestle all night. We know this, but Mirab don't have control. Mirab can't take back. Mirab can't hold someone, dominate on the ground, and it's just about how long he can take him down because I saw how O'Malley can get up if he will not him hold them there on the ground. I think 100% O'Malley gonna get up and try to catch him, shoot him some good knee or punch, and maybe he can he can catch him. I think maybe he will beat him by KO.
So
Very interesting fight.
it
Very
is very
interesting.
it is very interesting. I can't wait for that fight. It sounds like you're kind of leaning Sean though. If you had to pick right now, would you pick Sean? If you had to pick right now, are you leaning that O'Malley wins?
I don't know. I really don't know who gonna win. But if you ask about with who I wanna fight and who I wanna win, I think my fight with O'Malley gonna be more more interesting for everyone than my fight with Merab. But if you if I will choose, I'm gonna fight with both. Nobody gonna lose, and I'm gonna fight with both because with Mirab I have history, white papacha with black papacha, very interesting. With O'Malley, again, Irish guy who gonna fight with guy from Dagestan, with papacha, same history, two different world, and if I will choose, I'm gonna test myself with both.
Did you think he was going to beat Aljamain Sterling, or were you surprised by that one?
Yes, of course. I was very surprised. Even, I beginning think, hey, maybe O'Malley, not O'Malley, maybe I'll just sell his fight. How it's possible, He's a high level fighter and he go to take down, amateur. I was very surprised, but this guy, O'Malley did, with a very cold brain and catch him. Don't nervous, don't scared to stay distance and catch him. Maybe same things gonna happen with Mirab too. That's why I don't wanna say to 100% Mirab gonna beat O'Malley because this guy can catch him. He have power in his arm.
Yep. Did you see the interview where I talked to him and I asked him about you? And he said, yeah, I hope he continues to become a superstar. I want to fight him. Did you see that? And what did you think of it?
Yeah, I saw this. And when I went, he talked about one story when I was we was both on the fights that night fighting Cejudo and Aljo, and I saw time. I have time for pray, night pray, and I go to restroom, take wudu. I have to before pray. We have to wash hands, arm, and the face, feet. And when I doing wudu, he come inside like restroom. And when he saw how I wash my feet, and then he didn't ask me nothing. But after he talked about this, and he said he was surprised at this guy washing his feet in the restroom. That time we talking a little bit. I told him, hey, I hear you talk about me like very good. Thanks so much. I hope we're gonna fight. He said too. I respect you, brother. Like I hope he said. I hope we're gonna do like Khabib Conor second like rematch like this something and like before this he said he gonna fight with me, but we're gonna see. It's I hope sometimes just talking very easy, and when time's coming, some people doing different choice. Like even right now he talking about Ilia Topuria. you know for me it's not make sense, and Ilia gonna maybe kill this guy, I think,
Really?
because he too big, and right now Ilia too too dangerous for him, I think,
Hmm.
because he's not like same. Because when you go to up change weight, okay, for O'Malley he gonna lose nothing, just he healthy. That's why maybe he wanna go up, make some money. Even if he will lose, he gonna stay like he wanna still champion in bantamweight, right? He will not
Yeah.
lose his belt. Maybe that's why he gonna go up, but right now makes sense. Okay, in our division, have guy 11 win streak. Merab have to fight for the title.
Yeah. Yeah. So I agree with you. I think Merab will fight next. Merab will fight Sean next. What is next for you? After your win earlier this month, you said that they were already talking about Cory on International Fight Week. Was that's kind of the plan, and is that still the plan since your win?
Yes. For me it's I was have to fight with him, and I pull out because of my injury, and I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna everybody talk. I'm scared too, and that's why I pull out, and I wanna prove it's not like that. And for me, one of the I think one of the hard hard fight in my division it's Cory. Nobody like fight like Cory. He's talented. He have very good technique, and I like this. It's big challenge for me.
Hmm.
I want to fight. If I will choose, of course, I want to fight with Cory,
Hmm.
and
You think
I hope to soonly they're gonna tell me when I'm gonna fight, because I want to beginning my training camp. I want to like understand when I'm gonna fly to US, when I'm gonna do my camp there, what I'm gonna do here.
yeah. You think it's the hardest fight for you in the division?
Yes,
You
I
think
think
so?
yes.
Wow.
I think it's more hard than even O'Malley,
Hmm.
because Cory, it's very difficult. His IQ very high level, I think.
Mhm. In your tweet, you said August 3rd. And that was interesting because you had said that like you'd fight any time. Like, has the UFC kind of told you that maybe you'd fight on August 3rd, or why did you put August 3rd?
August 3rd gonna be not bad for me, because it's gonna be, even if I will fight right now in June, uh, O'Malley and Merab gonna fight. I think maximum September or like this time. I don't think O'Malley gonna rush, and that's why it makes sense for me too. If I will take longer time. It's gonna be good for healthy for my training camp,
Mm.
and doesn't matter for me. Doesn't matter. Like I can fight, but Abu Dhabi good place for me, and there can come all my friends, all my like families. Father can come to watch, and I can train here at home in Dagestan. Here have very, very good training partners, and it's better for me, but I don't care. If they will give me 8 June in US, let's go.
Yep. And I would think that that's it. That's the number one contenders fight. Obviously, you and Cory fight. Your next fight would be for the championship. That's how you see it as well.
I hope it's gonna be happen, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Sign when
Yep.
I'm gonna sign contract. I'm gonna believe on this, and I'm gonna beginning preparing. Even without fight, I'm gonna do some stretching. I'm gonna do like some exercise like run. Maybe I will do maybe just drills. I'm gonna beginning by tomorrow, and we'll see. We'll see. I hope like how early gonna sign is gonna be better.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see when your next fight is. I believe it's going to be Cory. You seem to think it's Cory. Cory seems to think it's you. So yeah, we're just waiting for a date right now. So the last thing I would ask you is, do you think you'll ever have any like Khabib had enemies? You know, Conor was an enemy. He had a big rivalry with Tony Ferguson, even though they never fought. They went back and forth and back and forth, you know? Like your personality just so different. You think you'll have bad blood with an opponent ever, Umar, or do you think it's always going to be pretty nice going into a fight?
In my division, I didn't see anyone who I can beat with dominate. I didn't see nobody. I think I can mold all of them. I really believe this, and nobody nobody in my division don't have wrestling defense. Nobody don't have like too high level like striking. I have very good striking too. I can move, I can strike, and I can take down, I can ground and pound, and I didn't see nobody who can stop me.
Yeah.
And I believe this, inshallah. I believe in this. I am confident. I believe myself, and I will do hard work. I will do train for this goal, and I think one of the day, like couple fights, I'm gonna become champion.
Yeah. Uh,
Alhamdulillah.
the other part I meant though is that do you think there will ever be drama? Do you think you'll be like at a press conference talking back and forth with one another and, fighting before a fight? You know how Khabib and
Uh,
Conor, they hated each
uh,
other. Do you think you'll ever
uh,
hate somebody like one of your opponents, or do you think it's always going to be just competition?
I didn't. I saw with the guys. I saw with Mirab. I saw with O'Malley and with Aljo. I saw with Piotr and with all of these guys. Nobody, like even me, I didn't say nothing about personality. About like okay, I said about something and or just I talking about what's gonna be happening inside cage. I
Hmm.
didn't talk about him outside,
Hmm.
about his family, about his qualities, personality, and they didn't tell nothing too.
Hmm.
And like Conor and Khabib, I think it's gonna be happen if somebody will beginning, you know.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna beginning talk shit about some people, his family, his religion, like this. I want to be respectful. I want to be nice with people, and I want to show I represent my religion, and I can't bully some people because of they like different. Because of they different. We're
Yeah.
gonna see. We're
Yeah.
gonna see.
And I'm definitely not saying that you should, but it was just funny because Khabib was the same way. He didn't really start anything. He just he was good at talking shit back. But you're too nice, man. I just don't. Yeah, yeah. You're nicer than Khabib is, huh?
Thank you.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for the time, Umar. And yeah, I can't wait to find out when the fight is, dude. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro.